Hello dear children, welcome back. I'm Hemant Devre, your social science teacher. Today we are going to learn lesson number 6 of geography, and the name of the lesson is Major Landforms of the Earth. Okay, so here what we will learn? We will learn the major landforms of the Earth. As we have learnt in last lessons, the major domains like lithosphere, heterosphere, atmosphere, and then compare is makes as the combine it makes the biosphere. So we will learn about the different landforms which are different in characteristics, but they have different characteristics and unique features. So here what we will learn about, we will get the information about the landform and their features. We will learn about the mountains, we will learn about the plains, plateaus. Okay, but before that we have to understand what are the major landforms and their features. See, we must have seen some of the landform or the features that there in the textbook you can see. The earth has infinitive. Okay, they have the many varieties of landforms. The earth has many varieties of landforms. Some parts of the lithosphere may be rugged and some are very flat. These landforms are a result of two processes. Yeah, these landforms are only existed on the earth because of two processes. The first is the internal process and the second is the external process. And the word suggests internal means from the inside of the earth this process occurs. For example, you can say the earthquake, the tsunami, and the volcanic eruptions. Okay, these landforms are only because of these two processes. So you'll be amazed to know that the ground, okay, the ground we are living, okay, on the surface we are living, it is standing, but wherever we are standing, we are sitting and all, is slowly moving. Yeah, exactly. Within the earth it is a continuous movement, and there is a continuous movement taking place on the earth, within the earth surface. So what we can say, there is internal process, there is external process. Now what is external process and what is internal process, I have briefed you about also, and endogenic and exogenic process also you have learnt about. So kindly recap from the textbook, read from the textbook, and you will be able to understand. So external processes are like erosion and deposition. Okay, say for example the river coming from the mountains, they carry sand, silt, and everything with them. Okay, so what happens in that time, what we need to understand is, so what we need to understand from here, internal and external processes are responsible for the different landforms existing on the earth. So let us see. So what you can see here in this picture, land and the water features. See, you can see the mountain range, you can see the volcanic eruption is occurring here, you can see the plateau. Okay, you can see the river basin, you can see the desert, you can see the island, peninsula. All these are landforms of on the earth. They are existed only because of the two processes, the internal and the external, or we can say the endogenic and the exogenic processes. So first is mountain. Let us learn about the mountains. A mountain is natural elevation of the earth's surface. Now let me tell you, when internal force of the earth, that acting on the earth surface, inside from the earth there is actually happening of different things. Okay, so when the plane level is there, and when the tectonic plates, they collide on each other, they slide on each other, they get diverted, they get attracted towards. So this called happens, and then the elevation happens. Elevation means height, different heights, so it goes ahead. The mountain may have small summit and a broad base. Okay, it is considered higher than the surrounding area. Exactly, it is higher. This surrounding is plain, it is higher than the surrounding area. Some mountains are even higher than a clouds. Exactly. In some mountains, there are permanently frozen rivers of ice. They are called glaciers. So, what is the glaciers? Gangotri Glacier is one of the such examples in the Himalaya ranges. You can see. Siachen Glacier in Kashmir is the second longest worlds on polar areas. Now, what is pole? Pole, okay, North Pole, South Pole. You might have seen that. So, this is what about the mountains we have learned. You can see in the picture about the mountains. See, Himadri, Himachal, and Shivalik. These are the mountain ranges of India. Okay, thank you. So here, let us understand about the fold mountains. The Himalayan mountains and the Alps are young fold mountains with rugged relief and the high conical peaks. The Aravalli Range in India is one of the oldest mountain system in the world. The Appalachians in the North America and the Ural Mountains in Russia have rounded features and low elevation. They are very old fold mountains, very old fold mountains. Okay, next you can see here in the picture the oceanic crust, from 100 kilometer to 100 kilometer down, the continental crust is given here, means the process which is occurring from internal, acting from inside of the earth, you can see. Another, block mountains. Block mountains are created when large area are broken and displaced vertically. The Rhine Valley and the Vosges Mountain in Europe are examples of such mountain system, and the mountain has a flat top. Okay, so these are called the block mountains. Example is also, the picture also is here. Volcanic mountains are, they are, next is volcanic. Now they are formed due to the volcanic activity. Volcanic eruption, you know very well, the molten magma inside the earth is comes out of the vent and they solidifies on the surface. Mount Kilimanjaro in Africa and Mount Fujiyama in Japan are the examples of such mountains which are which are existed on the earth's surface as a landform, as a mountain, because of this volcanic eruption. Volcanic mountains have a hole in the top middle where the lava comes out, just as the experimental figure of the volcanic that we have practiced, we have seen in the examples also. So these are called the volcanic mountains. You can see in the top the lava is coming out. Okay, these are called Iceland volcanoes. In the in picture you can see. Okay, so here, dear friends, we have learnt about the major landforms of the earth, in which we have today learned about the mountains, the types of mountains and the forms of the mountains. So in next video we will learn about the different uh, features, different landforms of the earth, like plateaus and plains. Till that time, keep on learning, keep your textbook with you while watching this video. Thank you.